Good afternoon, Julie. It's Wednesday, and I really want to play guitar. Welcome to the living room. I'm standing on a chair because I couldn't get a good camera angle, and the lighting is terrible anyway, but I really wanted to play guitar, so I'm going to tell you the story that I heard today in song form. I am totally improvising this, so it's probably going to be bad. I don't write lyrics for a reason. So there's this guy, and he's all on a cliff, and he's just, minding his own business. When suddenly, I guess, I don't really know why he's there anyway, he just falls off into a river. But it wasn't the fall that killed him. No, he didn't break his neck. He was floating in the river, not drowning. Space up. He felt a little nibble. Right? This guy my turtles. It's crazy, right? He had eaten my turtle. Turtles. Of everything that happened, he got nibbled at by turtles all day long. That's a really slow and painful way to go. Don't you think? Turtles? I mean, especially if they're like little turtles, and they're just like everywhere nibbling. That's dreadful. Well, I hope he broke his spinal cord and couldn't feel a thing. Well, maybe the pain had him unconscious. Anyways, I don't really know. I don't really want to go like that, you know? Though there is actually an alternative in there. If he couldn't feel anything because of, I don't know, spinal cord damage or something, my teacher mentioned this again, then he would just watch the turtles as they nibbled on him and wouldn't be able to feel that. I could live with that. I mean, just sitting there hey, turtle, don't bite there. Hey, little turtle, go on your way. But I mean, he couldn't swim away. What was he gonna do? He just had to lay there and be eaten by turtles. Now, she heard this story from a friend of a friend or something. I don't know. It's one of those kinds of things. So take it with a shaker of salt, It's probably not true. It's just crazy to think about. But part of what got me was that she told us the story, and people bust out laughing, and I was a little bit at the shock of it, but seriously, that kind of reaction, what makes them think this is right? What makes them think this is okay? This is not. You gotta eat my turtles. It's ridiculous. And I'm not really doing a song, because I'm sort of talking while I but it's a fun little progression. I learned Accidentally in Love. I don't think I linked you to me playing the full song for Cat, but I'm much better at the chorus now, because it's... Yeah, I'm better at doing it fast. Yay, progress. I have a phone call. It was my grandfather. I have to call my dad. So other than being better at guitar, exciting things are happening in the life of Raven. The director of bands at UVA sent me an email congratulating me on my acceptance, like a personal email, not like a form thing I don't know, admissions probably does. So that's really exciting. I didn't notice it till yesterday, but he sent it a couple weeks ago, but that email address that he has gets flooded with spam, so I always miss things, which is why I'm switching to my Gmail account for next year, because Gmail likes to load. Hotmail does not like to load. Also, yesterday I was talking to a friend at church about the same kind of stuff I was talking to you about in my last video about the friend, and I wasn't really sure how to talk to them, and so she recommended this book to me, so I'm going to start reading that. It's Not a Fan by, I forgot his name, but it looks good. I like the title. I use that a lot. When I'm not fond of things, I say that. I'm like, not a fan. Not so much. Another exciting thing is life groups. Our church does small groups, and they call them life groups. And I wasn't sure if I could do any because I would need rides, because my dad works till late, and when he gets home, he likes to stay home, and I don't like to ask him to take me places. So I was like, if I can get a ride, I'll do it. So I'm doing 2, and that's really exciting for me. And one of them meets on Saturdays once a month, and that'll be cool. And actually, the lady who does it, she and I might go bike riding together when I get a bike, and she said when she gets a new bike, I might be able to have her old bike, and that's really cool. I love people who are nice. The other one meets on Fridays, and I'm gonna be picked up when Jason gets off work, and he's gonna take me to their house, and I can hang out with their daughter, who's a couple years younger than me, and basically awesome, and we're gonna have, it'll be really cool. I really like hanging out with this family. I mean, with any of the families. I don't want to say it's like having a family, because I have a family, but sometimes it feels more like I have people who I live with who share some genetic material with me than I have a family. Does that make sense? Is that weird? And the third exciting thing, or whatever number it is, I can't keep track, is that I'm going to get to play soccer, and it's going to be fantastic. I really miss playing soccer. I should go run laps. That was it for today, Julie. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll see me Friday.